good art. You take in good art, you're gonna kick out good art. So I try to watch movies, stories, animation. So yeah, you take in good art, you're gonna kick out good art. So thank you, man.
If you could take one comic book that hasn't been in a movie yet, what would it be besides yours?
I have a thing for Secret Squirrel.
Secret Squirrel?
Yeah, Secret Squirrel. I could draw a Secret Squirrel like pretty smooth. Like, and I remember when John Kay, who did Ren and Stimpy, took Mighty Mouse and ran with it, and that was John Kay's one of my heroes too. So I was just like, well, if he took Mighty Mouse, let me take a Hanna-Barbera. So I could draw Secret Squirrel and Morocco Mo. You know, the dude that runs with his hands in his pocket. He's a squirrel. Got the gadgets popping out of his jacket. Yeah, that's one of my dudes. I love him. And one day, you know, I do envision myself even going to Marvel. I mean, I despise Marvel and DC, but I would like to still go work on a Marvel character. I wouldn't work on the main characters, but like maybe Moon Knight or Machine Man or Spider-Woman, you know, one of the unknown characters. And I think DC should not do another Batman Superman movie. They shouldn't do no dark movies. They should lighten the load.
I agree on that.
Do Plastic Man. Do the character Plastic Man. Do it like a mask, like special effects. And that would be like saving the whole industry. I mean, because...
So you're saying it's too serious?
Oh, man, you know what?
It was way too dark.
Ever since Watchmen...
Oh, that was dark.
But Watchmen was made to be dark. It was just... But you can't... You know, you making... Okay, Batman has gotten so dark, it's not fun anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, Batman's not even cool anymore. So that's one thing. But then when you make Superman dark, it's kind of like, that's not cool.
That's crossing over to the wrong edge, I think. It's going to the wrong side.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but when Batman used to come out as a kid, my mom would just give me a couple bucks and say, go see Batman. Now Batman comes out. If you guys had kids, would you just automatically just be like, "Oh, go see Batman"?
Nope.
Would you watch it? You watch it first. Yeah, you would watch it first to see. So these comic books, I don't know, man. That's another reason why I do my art, because I believe that it's a great time for us artists to create new stuff. If you have drawing skills, don't waste your time drawing another Wolverine picture. Don't redraw another Marvel. I mean, that's respect. I give it, but take the time and create your own thing and like persevere and do your book. And so, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with the whole being creative from the ground up instead of just piggybacking over something that's existing. It's just like in production. I've been told many times from radio people, hey, if you're going to do a remix something that's already been out, that's already done. And I'm like, well, there's like 10 remixes. How can mine stand out? He goes, that's the point. It's new and everyone knows it. They already know the artist. They know the song, so they're automatically going to be gravitating to it versus something brand new where you still have to create a fan base. So I'm with you 1,000%. And in terms of creating something original, rather than just jumping on a brand.
Me and my dudes talk about this all the time. Like these rap dudes that come out today, they're so hardcore and trying to be fresh and ill and like, but they're doing the same thing. Like, don't try to be fresh, just be original, and you'll come out fresh. Don't go in. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm a hip hopper to the heart, so I give these dudes up to the hook to impress me. Right. I'm like, money, your stuff is whack, your shit is whack, B. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I can't condone these messages in hip hop.
Yeah.
Because it's too important to me.
Yeah.
I may dance and I may enjoy it and the girls dance too. Yeah, it's fun, but will you get my $15 at the store? No. And I still buy CDs. Like, I still go buy. So, I don't know.
That's real.
Yeah. All this art to me is important. Videos, movies, story writing. Like, I mean, I do comic books now to get my foot in the door, but this is not my highest plateau. Like, I want to put this to the side and write literature, like write love stories and sci-fi and
Okay, we'll get into that a little later because there's a whole new side of the questions that we're.
I'm sorry, I get crazy.
It's all good. It's all good. Hollywood, take it away.
Okay. I just want to commend you for giving back to the children.
Thanks.
I think it's really important for children to have art in school and to, like, Sage says she can't draw. At some point in her life, somebody told her she couldn't. And I feel like as children, we all have that natural ability to draw. And some adult somewhere told us, no, that stay inside the lines.
I'm gonna tell you like this, sister. Like, I don't mean to jump ahead, but like, I think all of us urban youth that grew up in a certain environment, we weren't exposed to art like some of the higher schools in, financial areas were. Like, so I'm just, I look back to my mother, and my mother gave me spankings and punishment for everything but writing on the walls. Like, and I now think about it, like my mom was so, like, she cultured my art. So that's why I'm doing it now. And I really believe that we urban people, we don't get exposed to art. We think art is soft. We think I think even being creative is, people look at being creative as being soft, because we have all these people in the home studios and the messages are the same thing. Like, people almost afraid to step out their box. And that's why I want to show the kids, like, it's not me. I'm not the end to it all. I'm doing like Moy Turner told me to do. Moy Turner from Repals. And the legends, all they try to do is keep the kids creating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just sad that art is pretty much the first thing that's cut from the curriculum.
Yes, ma'am.
And I taught 4th grade in an urban school in
Yes, ma'am.
Oak Park in Sacramento. So and I made time for art every single day. And the kids they love it. And it's such a powerful tool to use for them to escape, and they learn patience, and
all that.
it's a really beautiful modality for the children.
I would say art saved my life, because my mom, I remember this very vividly. I would cut grass on a Saturday and get like $20. And at that time, 7-Eleven was up the street. So I'd walk up to 7-Eleven, get a slushie, and buy a couple comic books. And that kept me at home on Saturday night when my homies were out doing wild things. So I still ended up getting into wild things still, but the fact that my art was there, that kind of gave me focus. So, yeah, the
It's a
kids
safe
need
escape.
art. Yeah, the kids need art too. So we all should continue to teach these kids. And, Mad Magazine taught me how to read.
Yeah, what's his name?
Alfred E. Newman.
Yeah.
I know. William Gaines, EC Magazine. Yeah. Mad Magazine. Like, my mom hated that I was reading Mad so much, but it taught me how to read. It wasn't Spider-Man taught me how to read. It wasn't those like educational books. You read those in school, it's like fun, whatever. Then you go home like, Batman, beat up Joker, beat him up. So yeah.
Well, there you have it.
Yeah, really.
The whole
Intense.
let's.
I'm sorry.
You're
I
so
get crazy
passionate.
about- I am. I'm
And that's
really-
good.
Yeah.
That's good. Let's get into some of your other hobbies. And you are a producer, musician.
Yes.
Because I am, before we do anything else, go into the second wave of questioning, I'm going to drop your song.
Drop that.
Now, let's talk
Okay,
about that.
okay.
Where's this coming from?
All right. So
You were just a Renaissance guy.
I am a Renaissance. You're like one of my AKAs is MC Ren. MC Ren, bong, like, cause
NWA.
yeah, MC Ren,
Yeah.
yeah, like MC Ren, like I said before, I do the art and it's fun, and I haven't got my paper yet. I'm not paid like I should, but the funnest thing about doing art is being amongst the Renaissance people. This is the Renaissance right here. Like, for me doing art, I've met people from around the globe. I've been to New York. I mean, the art has opened the doors for me to meet people. So that's the funnest thing about art. Now, in the midst of me doing my drawing, when I'm like not drawing and trying to do something else, I make beats. I record. Me and my dudes, now that I'm not homeless now, my dudes are like, what up, Age? We're going to get back in? I'm like, yes, we are. So I'm actually working on the Bukowski CD, and the Black Bukowski Age got, and I'm calling myself the Black Bukowski in honor of the the writer, the Bukowski from who would write dirty poems and got acclaimed for it. So
Wow. All right.
yeah,
Paying homage.
yeah, I am. So the name of the song is called "Real People." The sample is from Chic. Give it up. Yeah, I don't give him.
I also know what it is.
Enjoy it. It's. I think we're fucking with Pharrell for a feel good song.
Hey, you said it.
Yeah, you hear this like check it out.
Okay.
Anyway, the song "Real People." H. Scott with my man Tweez on the production helped me out.
All right, let's go into that
check it
real
out.
quick, and we'll be right back here on the Slam Show.
Thank you. I can't tolerate the fake. Those that shake my hand like they my man, but they ain't. Really, fam? Why all the hate? All of my real people can't relate. I see those free turn foes, but I'm to bless and stress, cause God opened doors. Real people don't beef over color of your skin, of your hair, or your teeth. Or beef over streets. Real people all really want is real peace. A peace of mind, peep the rhyme. Real people are the realest kind. Age-adelic, fourth yin and yang. Real recognize real, you gotta feel me, man. For my people who are real, here's a real song that y'all really feel.
I want to live my life with some real people. Yeah, yeah. Real people. I'm doggone gonna be with some real people.
The real people be feeling me. These fake thugs be killing me. Claim they keep it real. Nah, that ain't real to me. What's real ain't trying to play Scarface. What's real is raising your kids so that they are safe. They not screaming on your man. Real people be quick to lend a helping hand. Real ain't popping pill, copping steal to kill. Real is keeping a job, paying bills with Skrill. Keeping a 9 to 5, 510, 707, 48 or 925. No matter the zip code, real people never switch into bitch mode. These sick flows, I kick those. This one here is celebrating all my real people.
I want to live my life with some real people. Yeah, yeah. Real people. I'm doggone gonna be with some real people. Real people. I want to live my life with some real people. Yeah, yeah. Real people. I'm doggone gonna be with some real people. Real people. I'm doggone gonna be real people. Real people. I'm doggone gonna be with some real people.
Yeah.
I want to live my life.
I like that old school, like, scratch thing, straight up. I loved it. That's
I was
all.
me roller skating to this song back in the day.
No, but you know I would have. It's
On
funny
my
be-
four wheels.
It's and excuse
shooting the
me,
duck.
guys, if I'm taping you guys while you guys are taping me. So hey guys,
Fair enough.
Check 1 2 1 2.
Hey, I figured out the song because I knew that I heard that
I can
song
hear
before, and I got that song, the original. I do.
Yeah, you know, it's called that digging of the crates type stuff, like pulling
Right.
out old records and
Dust it off
flipping them.
and
Yeah. And that's whole science that a lot of people don't even do out here in Bay in hip hop. So it's all
Exactly.
good.
Exactly. You're keeping everything true. I like the little scratch thing where it stopped everything, like you're gonna do some Jazzy Jeff production.
Yes, sir.
You
Right.
keep it real, man.
Keep it
All
real.
right. Once again, we are with our special guest, Adrian H. Scott.
What up?
Let's get into something that's a little bit more sensitive in terms of just the whole idea about trying to stay hard in the urban culture, in basically today's culture. And geekiness is considered like soft and stuff like that. Here's the thing that I am so comfortable with, and Sage and everyone here would back up. We do have a certain type of hard feel. We have to be in order to do entertainment, but at the same time, you don't want to be restricted into just, hey, we gotta be this type of person. We have to wear this certain clothes or listen to this type of music. No, just be yourself. And in the black community, like you were breaking it down, sometimes when you're going into comics or anything of that nature, you tend to be looked at as soft or like, what the heck are you doing? Come out and freaking run the streets with me. I know it's a struggle. How do you deal with trying to do your trade without being inhibited by those so-called
stereotypes?
Stereotypes.
All right, so I'd say like this, like, you may not like my message I'm going to put out there, but, you know, we've been brainwashed, especially hip-hop. Like, hip-hop and rap, the creative edge isn't there, and people are going the easy way out. Like, remember back in the 80s when hip-hop were like, yeah, Rakim and KRS-One, like, these men on their nicknames were gods. Like, yo, what up, God? Like, you looked up to these men. That was the difference between hip-hop then and hip-hop now. These men doing it or not, we're not looking up to them. There's nothing to look up to. And I tried to look up to them. I still buy. So what I'm saying is,
it's real hard to look at a Lil Wayne and say, you're a pioneer.
Yeah, exactly.
They're out for the money. That's what they're for, the money. It's different.
But then let's not even say the Little Waynes. Let's bring it back to the Bay, just Bay Area. Like,
okay. Okay, be careful.
But you know, but you know what though? Like, I will be that vessel to speak on it because I'm not that hip hop artist. You know, I'm not that hip hop to be confined in a box. But like. It's about 3 or 4 images that everyone's emulating out here. Yeah. You got the super thug, you got the super gangster killer, and you don't do none of that. You really don't. You know, so you putting it in the music and trying to sell it to the kids. I'm looking at you like, you know, you may fool the masses, but there's a handful of us that are like, no,
you're a joke.
You're a pure joke, and even around when I don't know. Like me, I'm not the only one who thinks like this. But when you get around individuals who are like looking for the higher hip hop,
right?
You can't even play your stuff around this, bro. Like money, like keep your CD. No, you know, you don't even want to really play it around a certain crowd of people because we're gonna look at you like, what is that?
Correct.
You know, so
correct.
I don't mean to bust anyone's bubble, but there is a renaissance. There are people out here. Hip hop is not dead. You know, who decided hip-hop was dead? Was it us or was it them? You know what I'm saying? When they say hip-hop is dead, did we just stop supporting it? Yeah, of course. So if hip-hop is dead or not, if hip-hop is dead, what are you doing to bring it back to life? Or you going to just be like, hip-hop is dead? Okay, great, it's dead. But what are you doing to contribute to its rebirth?
And that's where you connected with the illustrations and the comics to kind of bring that universe into light, and hoping that hip-hop through that connection will bring in a different fan base and it will explore different avenues versus having hip-hop, the stereotype that you have to so-called embrace to keep alive. You're making your own brand and bringing it in a certain way.
Yeah, I'm the Kanye of the yay.
And you're not as bad as Kanye.
Not yet. No, I'm
because you'll be coming out
yet.
Yo, Slam.
You don't know the answer, Slam. You don't know the answer. You don't know the answer. No, I'm just saying. Even on the Kanye note, like, you know, like, I commend the dude for like not caring and just like fuck it.
Yeah.
You know, like, you're gonna be judged. That's another thing about the internet, and everyone has opinions. And matter of fact, keeping it real, the only thing that separates a good artist from a great artist is balls. Like, do you have the balls to persevere against the shit talking? Can you put your art out and not care about what people say? People are really like scared of criticism.
Well, let's go into that because you are who you are, and you're going into a predominantly Caucasian-based outlet with these comic cons and conventions.
Yeah.
Now,
I've burnt books and I've been kicked out of comic. I'm proud to say I'm the only one to ever get kicked out of a comic book convention for my music.
Shut up.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm the only one to get kicked out. And then the following year after, I tried to get kicked out. And I was burning books out my booth.
Okay.
And I was lighting fire in an indoor building, and they were just saying, Adrian, please, we don't want to kick you out this year. This is in my heyday.
Yeah.
I'm calm now. But yeah, this is like.
Do you have video of that?
What year was this?
This is money. Like I was in my. I'm telling you, like this is. Ask around. I'm a fucking beast. I'm calm now, though. I'm calm now. But like, even on the same note, like I've got mentors teach me. Like it's not just me. It's not just us. I don't want to put my name and his name in the same. But Ron Turner from Last Gasp, like Ron Turner puts out Robert Crumb's books. He was there when the underground scene started in the like 60s. And he's like, go Age. Like Sergio Aragonis from Mad Magazine. You know, he calls me Poppy. I call Serge Poppy and he calls me Mijo.
Okay.
So I got the blessings from these legends.
Yeah, you have the
fucking
support.
Fool. Yeah.
Act fool.
But you gotta do that against the machine of comic books, especially, you know, like I said, it's all about balls.
So when you went into these sort of tantrums and so forth, it was to make a statement. I
Yes.
totally get that.
Yeah.
And that was back in the day. Now there's some reflection and a little bit of regret.
Yeah, a little.
How do you approach some of the real politics and stereotypes people perceive you coming in, setting up your booth, and they're looking over at you, and it's like, okay, does this guy really belong here? How do you work knowing that atmosphere is there?
Well, for the first 10 years, it was uphill.
Yeah.
You know, I've had people come up to my booth, are you a thug? Or you, what are you like, almost like, what is your kind doing here? And that's okay. You know, I mean, like I said, after 22 years, I'm still not welcomed in comic book stores, and that's crazy. But, like, on some Bukowski tip, only a handful knew about Bukowski. He was the epitome of cool in San Francisco. Like, when he would make his books, not everyone knew about him, but the ones that did, they ran to his shit. Like, they ran to see him read, and that's how I feel about my stuff. Like, I'm like the Black Bukowski. Like,
Yeah.
not many people know about me, but the ones, once you get my stuff, it's like, oh, I need to see you again. It's like crack. I give you the first one for free.
Yeah.
You'll be back. And like I seriously move my books. Not at the comic book conventions are one thing.
Yeah.
But I sell my books at Berkeley Flea Market, San Francisco Hate.
Yeah.
On the BART train, out of my backpack, in Berkeley Telegraph. I could sell my book wherever there's people at. So I don't really need the industry is cool. There's a saying, if you're not known in the industry, you better not be known in the streets. So
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
so
true
it's
because
fine.
that's where everything will rise.
Yeah.
And you have no politics to deal with, no corporate saying, well, you're going to have to do this type of theme for your magazine. You're doing it all on
it's
your
just
own.
like this show. Like, you guys are doing it yourselves. Like, you're not waiting for the industry to okay it. You just fucking do it yourself.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And they can have a character like me here. Yeah.
We have to have all ages.
That's right. No discrimination.
So where do you see everything kind of playing itself out 3 to 5 years from now for Adrian H. Scott?
Well, I would like to put this out there. Like, I'm fortunate, like I said again, to be associated with the men and women that I am down with. And we will unite, and we will be the powerhouse of publishing comic books and literature. I know my history. I know how Marvel and DC and Image started. I'm actually looking for another artist for Superhood.
Okay.
Which is, Superhood is like an X-Men that's born in like the hood. Like, some kids have powers. Monday through Friday, they go to school and they don't, they're not really active in their community. This Saturday, their powers kick in, and the government wants them to go fight for the aliens, and they're like, no, we're just gonna keep doing what we've been doing,
Okay.
kicking in the hood. So I'm looking for another artist for that too. So anyone's listening to Slam and Sam, please hit them up, hit me up, Adrian H. Scott on Facebook, and yeah, I'm always down for hooking up with other artists. I'm working on some animation. I got another children's book. I've got two
really?
children's book. I got Can't Nobody Hold Him Down. That's my first children's book in the library. And I got Age for Prez, which you could YouTube. It's like a little video thingy. Mm-hmm. And that's also a children's book. And I'm working on my third children's book right now.
That's beautiful. That is
I'm
fantastic.
fucking just trying. I'm just, like if I, and when I'm my third children's book, I'm doing a hip hop interpretation of It in the Five Kids, or it's called Samid in the Five Kids. It's a public story where people have redone it since like the 1805,
Okay,
and it's been redone over and over. So I'm gonna redo it for like a hip hop generation. Yeah.
that's dope. I like it. I like it a
One
lot.
last thing, I want to redo Clockwork Orange before I die. That's my epitome. I love Clockwork Orange.
You want to redo the film?
Yeah, I want to redo
like
that film.
like new characters and everything.
You know what? Clockwork Orange. You could put that in today's scenario. Separate the Beethoven for hip hop.
Yeah, it
Put
would
the
work.
black kids for white kids.
Right.
Hoodies and like little thugs
I'm
instead of droogies.
Yeah, I'm surprised that hasn't been done.
That story itself is so taboo to people.
Yeah.
I read and watch that story. I read the book and watch the movie like once a year. I could talk all droogie-ish if you want. Like take a couple of tough chucks and the old Gulliver and see the old Groovy dripping down the street for the old In and Out.
Oh, it's
wow.
See, you are deep into it. You are so deep into
So
it.
thank you. I'm a droogie.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick music break, and we're
All right,
gonna
thanks,
come back with the vaunted Q&A. I'm kind of curious what he's gonna say, Stallion.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna be interesting. Stay tuned here on Slam Show.
I get money, 50s, 100s. You broke, we ain't talking about nothing. Frontin', giving up the kitty cat. You could've sold it, but the word is the kitty whack. Silly rat, get flipped and toe scat. I beat the like a dirty Mac, sir. That swerve. Get kicked to the curb. I need brains from a nerd. Tell me what's your purpose? It ain't money. I broke, stay bad for your health, huh? I broke, can't even buy help. And like me can do bad by herself. She want a ring note. I wanna be single. I don't understand the lingo. I wanna mingle. Put some money makers on my team. Then sell a dream. I told her keep that shit pushing. Baby, miss me with the bullshit. I ain't really for the bullshit. Told her keep it pushing. Baby, miss me with the bullshit. I ain't really for the bullshit. Keep it pushing, baby. Break red R&B there. Said keep it pushing. Yeah, I told her keep it pushing. Baby, miss me with the bush.
You can miss me with the drama. You better know you roll. I'm on the road to riches and we just went gold. Look, all I see is commas. I'm adding up all these O's and ducking and dodging out. They showing up at my shows and tell them just when to go. Like on the real though. Keep it pushing, lil' mama, you like a weirdo. Tryna hang like, get out my earlobe. It ain't money then, what the f you live for? Okay, my is good. We still in the hood. We stacking this paper all in the neck of woods. I mean, we doing it major and used to riding the bus. Yup, ride my. She let me give her a push. I did it all by the book and tell her cast off. And the one thing she know that I read my outs. See me reppin' fanatics, we bout to blast off. Take a picture cause it lasts longer.
I told her keep that shit pushing. Baby, miss me with the bullshit. I ain't really for the bullshit. Told her keep it pushing. Baby, miss me with the bullshit. I ain't really for the bullshit. Keep it pushing, baby. Break red R&B there. Said keep it pushing. Yeah, I told her keep it pushing. Baby, miss me with the bullshit.
Yeah. Wait. This song ain't for everybody, man. Only the fly gon' feel this one, man.
I
Now
get
talk about-
money, 50s,
We get money
100s.
over
You
here.
broke, we ain't talking about nothing. I get money,
Yeah.
50s, 100s.
Yeah.
You broke, we ain't talking about nothing. Push it, baby, miss me with the bush.
Yeah, that's brand new. The Fanatics keep it pushing here on the Slam Show. Before we get into the Q&A, I wanted to ask Adrian about this upcoming slate of movies because obviously a lot of them started on the comic end and the translation onto the big screen. Sometimes it could be great, sometimes it could be questionable. I'm a big Marvel fan. I know we're going into it.
yeah.
And you did say that you don't like DC and Marvel. Is it because of the direction they're heading as far as the illustrations or the movies?
I'll say
What's your
this:
take?
when you expose your characters into big multi-million-dollar movies, the movies may work and you make a lot of money, but if you don't do it correctly, you throw the book off for a loop.
Right.
Like Green Lantern was so bad that
Oh, my
people
goodness.
hate Green Lantern. They don't even see
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
book no more. Batman it's teetering.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Sometimes you have to have a little freedom of creativity when you're doing a translation from the source material of the books to the big screen, because keep in mind, it is a non-reality thing. How much closer can you make it reality on the big screen without making it too cheesy or too dark? That's the balancing act.
I don't know about you guys, but when I went to see Iron Man 3 and I was looking at the Mandarin,
yeah.
Remember, these books are like 30, 40 years old.
Okay,
like, so
keep going with that, because
if you're reading it, like, I'm like, oh, snap, Mandarin's in it.
Yeah,
I can't wait
the
to
10
see all the
rings.
10 rings.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be so dope. And I'm like, that's not the Mandarin. I'm like,
What the fuck is
what
this
the fuck
shit?
is this?
Yeah.
I'm like, and I flipped out. I'm like, and no one really made a big deal about it.
Yeah. Because the majority of the public don't know the source material.
Right. See,
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw this at you because I'm not a comic reader. Okay, I could say I could probably count on one hand how many comics I've actually read. Okay, so when I seen the Green Lantern, I love the movie, but you see it from your perspective, the movie sucked. And I'm thinking, that was a pretty damn good movie. It was entertaining. It had the character because of the name. It had what it was kind of portrayed, but you guys did not like it.
You want to know why they haven't done a Justice League of America yet? Because they can't get Wonder Woman right.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, she's up and coming, right? For the Batman and versus Superman one.
But they also like shot a pilot of her for a couple episodes, and the masses turned it away because she had the leggings. She had long blue things.
Yeah.
And Linda Carter kind of messed it up for every Wonder Woman after her.
You think so?
She was the best Wonder Woman ever.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree.
The 80s,
You
right?
gotta
Right?
say-
Oh, she was hot.
She was hot.
Yeah, she's hot.
Yeah, I had.
I was a little
poster.
kid. I was like, she's hot.
Oh yeah. It made me want to read comics, but I never did. I figured, hey, well, I'll just watch
And
it.
you know, if you go to a comic book convention and you see that one hot Wonder Woman female that's walking around,
Yeah,
and she,
yeah.
can I take a picture with you? She's like, yeah, but you have to let me tie you up, please.
Yeah,
Time me
Is
It's,
that
it's
magic
a truth
lasso?
lasso.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
It's a truth lasso.
But did you know that when Wonder Woman first came out, that when she would capture the bad guys, she would always tie these men up in these provocative ways, and it's been like they had to tone down the way Wonder Woman was tying up the men.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah.
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 And Betty Boop was actually the first X-rated cartoon character.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh really?
Yeah. See, you're a historian when
Yeah, exactly.
And that's a good thing.
True. Yeah.
And I see where you're really like dedicated to that, where when it comes down to the translations to the movies, it has to be either dead on or really close to dead on. Am I with you on
Yes,
that?
yes.
So I
Okay,
guess
so
Green Hornet wasn't.
Green Hornet, but that was like me being this rooted with comic books and cartoons. Every cartoon comic book movie comes out, I'm there. Even if I don't go see it by myself, I use my nieces. I'm like, baby, don't you want to go see Despicable Me too? She's like, I guess. I'm like, put your coat on and let's go see this. I'm like, okay.
But okay, now when you go and see a movie like that, a cartoon, as an artist, do you look at it for the art?
I actually paid money to see Beavis and Butthead do America. I paid money for the big
art
screen.
of it.
For the
To
big
see
screen.
it, to see
I
it.
paid money to see Aqua Teen Hunger Force, the movie. Oh, that was stupid. I fell asleep in that. That was bad. But
Okay, but was the art good? I mean, because really, you're looking at it for two different things. Are you looking at it for the entertainment factor of the movie?
some
or are
movies
you
I
looking
go
at
see
it for
twice.
Oh.
Just for that. Who Framed Roger Rabbit is probably the best cartoon,
bar none.
period. That one scene
Just
where
was awesome.
Mickey Mouse is falling down the screen and Bugs Bunny and they're falling, that one scene is probably worth $1 billion.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
That's a dope ass cartoon right
Yeah.
there.
And that was done so long ago.
And such of the background was
the
just.
back. Yeah.
You look at the background, not necessarily just the cartoon characters, but you look at the background where they put these
Yeah,
characters.
yeah.
That's art.
I was telling
That's
my
what
niece
the
about
art
that.
comes
When you
in.
watch Space Jam, the front animation is dope, but if you watch the stuff that's going on in the background,
Yeah.
it's even
That's
sicker
and
too,
90% of the people don't that aren't really
These
looking at
people
it for the artist.
sheep.
Yeah, they don't look at that part of it. It's where you put your characters in a frame, not necessarily just the character themselves.
and how much LSD you want to pop at the time.
Hey, shrooms are good.
They're talking about redoing Yellow Submarine.
Are they
Wow,
Yeah,
they
on
touched
some
that.
3D, on some 3D. That would be like,
Yeah,
oh,
but
like
see-
like you get to touching things in the air, like.
You know
Yeah,
what?
but now that's on E, not LSD. Like so that's a totally different type.
Yeah, but that would be dope. I would love to see.
oh
that.
yeah, I'd see it. Yeah.
You know what? Let's scratch the vaunted Q&A because now you've opened up a whole bunch of like goodness where we could just get like top threes of certain things. Now, right off the dome, top 3 favorite animated movies.
Who's first?
You said who's framed Roger Rabbit,
Fritz,
right?
and, Fritz the cat, because Bay
Oh,
Area.
okay. Yeah,
Bay
yeah,
Area
yeah.
Representative Robert Crumb.
Yeah.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Love the animation, and then
Space Jam.
I like Yellow Submarine.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the. trippy
Oh, you're
stuff.
going for
Yeah, you're going way
archive
back.
Stuff, yeah.
You're pulling archival out.
Yeah, what about heavy metal?
Heavy Metal. The first one is dope. The second one.
Yeah, I forgot
not so-
about that.
Yeah, it was that bad. Yeah, but Heavy Metal, the first one is sick though. What about you? Favorite 3 movies? Please tell me.
Friday the 13th, The Crow, the
Yeah.
original Crow,
Uh-huh.
Brandon Lee.
Uh-huh.
That's the dopest movie. Even his humor in that movie is dope. You know what I mean? It's sick. And then like the Bad Boys, original Bad Boys.
That's cool. That's cool. They're redoing The Crow too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
But again, you got to get them right. You know what I mean? You just can't throw someone there and throw face paint. You got to get The Crow right.
Well, let's get into that whole idea of being able to do reboots. Now, obviously, The Dark Knight already ran its course, and they're already talking about rebooting Batman or even incorporating Nightwing and taking that storyline. Fantastic Four is being rebooted. It's going to be coming out next year. Do you think?
Thank God, by the way.
Yeah. Well.
Wait,
yeah,
so you like the
I
Fantastic
did.
Four?
I did not.
not. Yeah. That
So,
first
sister,
run.
what about the fact that they're making the black guy Human Torch of Johnny Storm for the next one? Have
I'm
you heard
not
about
really
that?
an Avenger.
Because they're brother and sister, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, I'm black, and I don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
So
what's-
I'm like,
do you know more about that? Because did they
Okay,
twist the
so
beginning
they're
origins?
trying to. I understand that
Wait,
to
the
be
Human Torch and Invisible Girl, right? They're brothers
brother and
and
sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're making the Human Torch in the new Fantastic Four reboot.
Black
the
American.
black guy,
Yeah.
the black
Because
guy.
he's Captain America, right? Or wait.
No,
Was-
you're
no.
you're talking
He-
about a different one.
No, he wasn't he? I thought he was in Fantastic Four.
Yeah, the first one, Chris Evans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Uh-huh.
but this is a totally different movie situation. Yeah. What is the origin? Do you know anything about that? Why they're going with a Black American for Human
Because it's
Torch?
political, just to get black people to come spend money. I
Like
can
that,
say
like
that. I
that.
can say that.
Like that.
You think so?
No, I mean, you know what? Because you know what? Just to open up the okay, these books were written so long ago,
Right.
that now that you put them on the big screen, they show a lot of flaws. Captain America, how did he get his powers? From drugs. Good message, America. Did you know how?
true.
Yo,
Yeah,
did you know
that's
how
true.
Captain
Yeah.
America really got his power? The first Captain America was black. They tested the serum on 99 black men. On the 100th one, he survived, so they gave that serum to Captain America. So the first 99 black men died from the Captain America serum.
No shit.
Interesting.
You are a knowledgeable
Yeah.
wealth of
So
knowledge
anyway,
there.
what I'm
Damn.
saying is, for them to do, I understand Marvel to make the group culturally diverse,
Right.
But to make him Johnny Storm is ridiculous because then his sister is white.
Yeah.
So I guess the mother had an interracial relationship, and she spit one kid out white and one kid out black.
Yeah. It.
That
I,
They were
yeah.
adopted.
It could happen.
Yeah.
you could.
Unless they change her too.
Yeah. See.
Aliens.
Are they gonna? It's not gonna be Jessica Alba, correct?
No, it's
Oh,
totally
thank
all new.
goodness. That's
They're
why I hate the movie.
total reboot. Not even close.
You know, seriously, I have a personal favorite for Elektra. Elektra is my girl in comic books. And matter of fact,
Jennifer
I should-
Gardner.
Yeah, I think they should reboot. Matter of fact, I heard that they're rebooting Ghost Rider too. Ghost Rider is a really good character and needs. a
Now,
better
do
treatment.
you think Nicolas Cage did it justice? From the hesitation.
Part 1 was good, but
Part
part
one,
2
two,
was
yeah.
Two
I'll agree
was
on
like
that one.
freaking
I'll agree
on
on that
drugs.
You know
Ghost
the
Rider on drugs.
I don't even think drugs helped that one.
You know the big black guy from the Old Spice commercials? He's playing Luke Cage in the next Luke Cage movie.
Right. Yeah.
So that's gonna be. I'm excited about that. But yeah, man. You know, all this conversation about comic books and art, it just shows you that we're really invested in it, and I really, really encourage all individuals to get artistic right now.
And be creative.
Yeah, be creative. I mean, really, it's just the technology's there. a movie like Fridays, Ice Cube's Friday. The first Friday he shot in a 4-block radius. You and your boys can shoot Fridays on a weekend and
Very
put it
true.
out. Yeah, you can shoot that. You can shoot your whole.
And now you can do it on a cell phone.
On Saturdays.
Yeah. I think seriously, people are afraid of being creative, stepping out the box and showing like you're different, being creative. I would not want to be associated with today's hip hop. Please, I'm not. Don't put me in that lump. That shit sucks. Like, I'm an artist, but my artist level, I'm not like all that. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to be like a forward thinker. I don't want to just fall into and just do another zombie comic book.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Or another Walking Dead.
Oh, zombies! That shit's not fresh either.
Yeah, and you hit
No,
it right
I
on the
used to
dot.
go by around the comic book convention with the water gun.
Really? Square
Yeah,
people?
Yeah, squirt their books.
Damn!
I was
Damn.
fucking nut with it. I'm telling you.
And the shit would just
calm now.
run.
Really?
Calm down.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ask around. This shit ain't fiction.
That's why some of that shit was in plastic, huh? When we-
Yeah. They know. Oh, here comes Adrian. He's crazy.
You gotta get a
Him and his
plexiglass.
Like I said, I got the honor of being the first one to get kicked out of a con, man. That's like, fuck yeah.
It's like a rites of passage right there.
And you're still invited the following year.
Yeah, no, not just that, but I also do panels. I've given panels at WonderCon, and like, look, understand the black man's plight. Eddie Murphy, Red Fox, all these great black entertainers, when they first come in, they're kicking crazy butt. They're nutty.
Yeah.
They have to kick to be heard. But as time goes by, they,
Mellow out.
because they finally got heard.
Yeah.
That's kind of like, for me, I mean, I've had to fight to be heard, and I'm still not heard. But even that's why every outlet to be heard, I'm like, Kanye moment, yo, give me this, yo. George Bush doesn't like black people. Straight up. So I'm just trying to do my thing, man. Like I said, you guys are just as equally important to the scheme because we artists need outlets like this. So thank you, Slamming Sam.
Well, thank you for being able to come on and have this forum to express in a very Kanye-like manner.
You not know the answers. You don't know the answers, Sam.
Let's get into one thing real quick
Holla.
because we're gonna start getting tight on time. But the whole Captain America, Marvel translation, the cinematic thing, how they played everything out, starting with Iron Man back in 2008, leading up to all the phases, Guardians of the Galaxy coming up. How do you think that was all handled? Do you think they made it where it's as best as possible, the structure of it, or are there things that they could have done better?
I think Watchmen is the smartest superhero movie, but Avengers is the most complete, just fun superhero movie.
I
I
agree.
could watch Avengers with my nephew, and we're both like kicking like in our underrooms on Saturday morning.
In your
But,
onesies?
like, yeah, in our onesies. But like, Watchmen is smart, and I think I'm really excited about Sin City too. They're doing a Sin City. Sin City.
I never really got into it.
Me
but the-
either.
Yeah,
But
you guys like Sin City?
No.
But if you look at the scenes, some of those scenes are like really actual to the book.
Yeah,
Like, that's one
that's
of the
very Watchmen-like.
yes, like that was probably the first movie to take scenes and just translate it to visually on the scene into movie.
Right.
Watchmen does the same
Yeah,
thing too.
frame by frame and
When
story.
Dr. Manhattan shrinks down and he talks to his wife for the first, they did that scene perfectly like in the book.
Yeah, and you think that that's the way to go when doing translations to the big screen, going exactly like the book.
Well, you know what? As I
the
spoke,
T.
As I spoke to Bob Layton, who
Really?
did Iron Man,
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, like, did you get a check from your work? He's like, dude, they like really took the majority of his books and translated it to the movie. I don't think he really got compensated like he should have.
Really?
And no, I don't. And I don't think, like I said,
That's kind of like saying Jack Kirby doesn't get any pennies for anything what he contributed.
yo, you know what? And don't be fooled. I heard that Stan Lee's he's cutthroat like Suge Knight.
That's a hell of a
yeah,
comparison.
Yeah, I heard he's
Suge
no,
Knight, Stan Lee.
I heard
Wow.
I heard he's no joke. Like by default, people are not getting paid.
Yeah.
I don't want no beef with Stan though. He's the man.
Yeah.
Like,
You
don't
want to
shut
be
me
like,
down.
shake you down upside down like Vanilla Ice.
like really shut me down. Like, hey Joe, you can't come to the conventions no more. Really, no, really, you can't come. Like, wow.
All right,
Sorry, Stan.
let's talk about the conventions. Which ones are you coming
Big
up?
Wow is the next horizon.
Mhm.
I'll be at Big Wow. There's SatCons. SatCons. Matter of fact, you can always hit the Facebook Adrian H guy. I'm always posting and talking about my next. But Big Wow is the next big one for me.
Is that the one in
SatCon-
San Jose?
Yes,
the big one?
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be there. Hopefully, I have my one in Pheasants there, and yeah, you know, I'm just trying to make my rounds. My homies just came from Emerald Con today. They were at Emerald Con yesterday.
Where's that at?
That was in Sandy. Oh no, where?
Emerald Con.
Emerald Con was over the weekend.
Seattle?
It was Seattle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's
Yeah.
the city of, that's their...
The Emerald City.
Emerald City, yeah.
Yeah.
Duh.
2 and 2 together. Thank you, Sage.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right.
Sage with the save.
That's right. That's right. Okay, let's go ahead and go into the shouts and plugs, starting with Sage. And
Oh, can you
what's
pass
going
me-
on there?
Oh,
Oh,
thank you. I'm like, where did my shouts out go? Well, this month was actually a very, very, very busy month for me, and I forgot to give out a few shout outs last week because we're always, due to time constrictions. So, starting with Lane Studios, shout out to you and having Danielle as my makeup artist. We're definitely going to be published, and everyone stay tuned for that. And shout out to Mark T and makeup artist Mindy Lee. And last but not least, Photokai and makeup artist Melanie Leandro. That was a fun shoot that we did with having it morbid but pinup. And of course, to our special guest right here, Mr. Scott. Shout out to you. I see that you're still finishing up the drawings right there.
nice.
I can't wait to see the final product. And
Is that me with kind of like a?
that's not you, the stallion.
Oh!
That's 3 over here.
Hollywood
Okay.
and
That's 3
Miles.
over here.
Yeah.
Miles has got no face.
So we'll let him
Puts
finish.
the eyes on last.
We'll
you
let
know.
him finish on that. And good luck with everything that you do. And I'm gonna check out your YouTube tutorials so I can learn how to draw. And Ms. Hollywood right here, you did a phenomenal job. Hope to see you back, Miles. And welcome back, Stallion, and of course the Slam and Sam. And to all of our sponsors. Oh, one more thing. I got my eyebrows tattooed. So we're going to welcome our newest sponsor, Blinks and Brows. So shout out Michelle. You did a fantastic job. And yes, people, it does hurt, but beauty is pain. So with that said, it's
Well, you're painfully beautiful. How about that?
that too. And it's not just any tattoo. It's 3D brows. So, check them out. They're in Walnut Creek. Check out our TV EPN page, and you'll get all the information right there.
Cool. Miles.
All right. Well, I'm going to shout out to my wife, Latrice, Party Girl Fetish, and everybody at the Slam Show. Thanks for having me on again. And Age, awesome artwork. Keep it up. I know it'll always be there. And you know what? One person always told me, it was actually my father, if you can make caricatures, you'll never go hungry. Never. Because you can sit on any street corner and make $5 by drawing somebody as they walk by. It's better than panhandling. And you have it down to a science, dude. You're doing real well. And Hollywood.
Pick it on Hollywood. We just jump straight to it.
Yeah, just go straight over to you. Keep up with the good work. Keep him in line. Keep him in check. You're doing well. He was very, very on the straight and narrow today. That was nice to see.
I dropped a lot of F-bombs. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, okay.
I still made fun of you.
Yeah, okay.
Nothing's changed.
Sure. You don't see it from that side of the box, but over here, oh, no.
I agree.
no.
I agree.
Totally a different man when you're here.
We didn't do the
Trust me.
Q&A, that's why.
Oh, yeah, sure. Make it up now. Go
The
ahead.
Q&A that you're not allowed to read. Okay. I'll go to
All right,
shout out.
thanks again. Go
Miles. Dust coming out your mouth. Hey, to the crews, Slam, Sage, Gramps, Hollywood, H, thanks for coming out. Doing a great job on the artwork right there. Can't wait till you're all done with it. Our sponsors, DJ Henry Customs, 12-inch skins. You want your turntables wrapped, your mixers wrapped, your laptops wrapped. Hit them up at 12-inch skins with a Z. Kinders, thanks to the hookup guys out there, Martinez, Mello's Pizza, Lana's Egg Whites. After Party, Davino's Pizza, Little J's Burgers, BPM Supreme, Natural Life Foods. What up, Alex? Niner Empire, and online listeners, my parents.
Nice. And usually you would end that with Hollywood.
Yeah, but she right here. Yeah. She's in it. She's not watching.
All right. This is your moment. Take it away.
Oh, good. Okay. First of all, I want to say earlier I had a photo shoot with Sarah Cabrera. She does makeup and photography, and she's self-taught, and she is amazing. And she's out at Club Tan in Napa, and you can find her on Instagram and Facebook, Sarah Cabrera Studios. She is very talented, and I want to thank the whole crew here. Sam, Sage, Miles, you remind me of, my uncle.
That was all that. Right when you said, you remind me. I was like,
I said you remind me of my pervy uncle, right?
All right. Then I've done my job well. Yes. All right.
I feel like I'm home.
Damn.
perfect Hollywood.
And online listening, my friend Victor out in Napa and my friend James out in Napa also. Thanks for listening. And, Adrian, thank you for coming. I knew you would be a perfect guest, and it was really entertaining.
Thank you guys for having me, for real.
Excellent. That was a good one, Hollywood. That was good. Right when you said, you remind me, you should have stopped right there.
I know. You didn't know the sweat being.
Oh, dude.
You remind me of the old guy in the home.
Because that would have went every direction. Oh, my
Out
God.
of fucking control of.
Oh, my goodness. Just the way you like it, Adrian. All right. This moment's yours. Take it away if you could take a little intermission from your incredible work there.
I just want to say, thank you all for whoever just supported my art, man. There's so many people to name, but
Take it away.
I'm just happy to just be able to see another day. Like, I don't take this shit for granted. I'm just trying to live, like, I guess, fulfill my destiny. This is what God wants me to do, like, so, and I'm not perfect. I'm not the man. I embrace my fuck ups like I embrace my praises, but I'm an open book, and I appreciate you guys for like fucking with me.
That's real, ladies and gentlemen.
I know I can say fuck.
Oh,
fuck,
that's
fuck, fuck,
and you're
fuck,
saying you are the one that could get away with saying it as many times
Yo, yeah, really.
because there's a real dark way of saying it, and you say it in a fun way.
I know.
It's
Fuck.
almost like little kids can say it, like, "Oh, it's cool."
It's cool.
Yeah, Adrian
Yeah.
said it, and it's all fun.
You have no idea what I call my stepmom. Woo, boy. Anyway, she's cool too.
And once again, what are the social media sites everyone can follow you at?
I'm not an Instagrammer yet because for every website you get, that's the one you have to maintain.
Yeah.
So I don't have I just can't do it. I have my Facebook and I have my Twitter, and you can find me both on Adrian H. Scott, AGESCOTT. Then you also can find Adrian AgeScott.com, AGESCOTT.com, and you can find me on YouTube, AGESCOTT TV, H Scott TV for my kid show. So,
There you go.
Man, thank you so much, Slam Sam.
All right.
Yo, Sam, what about you, B?
Hey,
Yo,
it's
what up?
coming,
Yo,
it's
you
coming.
guys Am I jumping the gun? I get crazy. I'm sorry, man. You know me, man. I'm just crazy, son.
You don't have all the answers.
You don't have the answers, Sam.
I'd like to thank my entire crew, Sage, Miles, Hollywood, Stallion, our special guest, Adrian Age, Scott. How'd you get the age in the middle of the whole thing? How'd that come about?
So this is a
Make it short.
I'll make it short. Third grade, going to class. My third grade teacher said, "Adrian, are you here?" Starting day, raising my hand, and then there's a girl over there that rose her hand up too. And me being this macho art guy, graffiti writing guy, third, like I cannot have a name that a girl is gonna have at the same time.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's
Okay.
where age came from.
Oh, so that's the nickname, Age.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, how he got the name. I'd like to thank everyone that's tuned in to the show, especially the ones in the chat room, Oaktown, Scattered Comics, everyone that are just watching it from afar. Thank you for all your support. And be sure to like our Facebook page to know exactly what's happening on the Slam Show. All right.
And speaking of the Slam Show, I got to make an announcement. This is my last show. I found something else I have to do, It's another job besides the
Oh,
gym.
because it's April Fool's Day?
That's tomorrow, dear.
Oh, well.
Or anyway, yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I don't know. I think I'm just jumping the gun.
Fool's Day is
He
tomorrow.
did that last year. That's why.
Yeah.
Someone-
I did?
Yeah.
No.
No?
It was Rob.
Jackass.
I was wrong.
Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry.
April Fool's Day is
Yeah,
tomorrow.
April Fool's fuckers.
You ain't get away with it. You ain't going nowhere.
Ruffles in New York.
You know, for one second, I took him serious because I was going to go into the whole Daniel song introduction, so I had this very serious mode. I'm like, motherfucker, you just killed it. But yeah, it is April Fool's. Thank you, Sage.
In New York.
Welcome.
In New York. That's right. Okay, this song right here was for my good friend who passed away, Daniel Del Rosario. This goes out to you. Everyone, we'll see you next week. Peace.
Peace.
This song
Cheers.
is for you.
You in our hearts, bro.
Thank you so much for believing in me.
Daniel,
We love you.
you'll be missed and never forgotten. They say the good die young, and unfortunately it's true. Got the text about the news, wishing it wasn't true. Not the big bro, Daniel from the Fuse. Everyone on Facebook, hurt, feeling the blues. Rest in peace, post teardrops and broken hearts. Strong bonds pulled apart, don't even know where to start. We gotta understand that God called on his angel. At the same time, it's painful seeing it from this angle. But knowing you, we can see you smiling down with a positive outlook, telling us not to frown. So many devastated, crying on the couch. Solid man, amazing person, plus more what he's about.
Everywhere I go, you stay on my mind. When I look up to the sky, when you're on my mind. And I pray and I feel that you're here with me. Daniel, you will always stay on my mind. You've always been there for me, always been true to me. Your love meant the world as far as I can see. Your light is everlasting. Your spirit lives on and on. You shine on us from heaven, even though you may be gone.
Put your lighters up one time for the Fuse. Daniel, our brother, a good dude, solid guy, amazing person.
Everywhere I go, you stay on my mind. When I look up to the sky, when you're on my mind. And I pray and I feel that you're here with me. Daniel, you will always stay on my mind.
Great husband to a wife and father for 2 daughters. Awesome DJ, party thrower for the concerts. Unique friend, cool guy, one of a kind. For us dreamers, he would say never stop trying. He showed us being supportive was important. You'll stay on our minds like mentioned in the chorus. Gone in the physical form, but your energy remains forever. We'll yell your name till my dying days. Real day was a match. Wish you could come back. At least I have pictures from our fun past. A warrior that battled tough, although it slowed you down. From here on, we gonna hold you down, hold you down.
Everywhere I go, you stay on my mind. When I look up to the sky, when you're on my mind. And I pray and I feel that you're here with me. Daniel, you will always stay on my mind. Everywhere I go, you stay on my mind. When I look up to the sky, when you're on my mind. And I pray and I feel that you're here with me. Daniel, you will always stay on my mind.
Shout out to my brother Daniel. Daniel, big bro. Even though you seem far, you're really close. You in our hearts, bro. Promise to hold it down for you. You'll be missed and never forgotten. Let's do it for the Fuse one time. We love you, brother.
Everywhere I go, you stay on my mind.